Hi, and welcome to another episode of Dungeons and Degrees. My name's Adrian,
And I'm Alex.
and today we're with Azeem. Azeem,
Hello.
tell us about yourself. I've met you doing charity stuff back in January. I've seen you online. I saw you on actually like Alex is surprised.
It's not.
No. I'm not surprised. I listened to the briefing. I listened to you yesterday. I knew what was happening.
You're all over the place, man.
Oh my gosh, stop. I'm really not. It's just oh my gosh. It always gets there. I don't know, like, people are like, oh, tell you about yourself. I'm like, I don't know. I just turn the camera on. I just kind of black out until I have a video in front of me. I don't really know what happens in between.
I don't know who I am. This feels like a therapy session immediately. So, Azeem, who are you? What do you do?
Oh gosh, it all
do you
started
believe
when I
in?
put on the wizard hat, and everything then just kind of changed.
What kind of wizard hat? Hold on. What'd you picture?
Ooh, yeah. Hold on, I got it right here. Hang on, I can grab it real quick.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Hold on, let me grab it real quick.
This
Hold on.
audio
My
format
shit
is
freezes
gonna
when I
love
walk too
this.
far, but let me grab it real quick.
Okay.
I keep this motherfucker on me at all times. It's my prized possession.
Okay. So, like, for dear listeners on the podcast and not the fortunate ones on YouTube, it's a Gandalf. It's a Gandalf hat.
Yeah. It's a little,
Yeah.
little gray brim, got a little foldy pin at the end. I love it. So it feels nice to wear too. Like, I don't know if y'all ever like had a hat like this, but it just feels so nice.
Listen, I think the closest thing I got was a very triangular purple hat that just kind of sat on my head, but didn't have like any breath to it. It was just kind of pop. That's the closest I got.
Like the little
Like
one
the
with
actual
stars
wizard
on
hat,
it.
the one with the stars.
Yeah, well, I had to put on the stars myself. It didn't come with it. Listen, it was very quick. As the host of the Halloween party, I was like, it is what it is. Here we are. Let's do it.
You hosted the Halloween party and you still half-assed your costume.
Listen, I was mostly about the hosting part and not about the costume part. Costume.
That is part of the hosting.
Oh my gosh. Listen,
No.
I don't have a sense of like taste and urgency, okay? Mainly the urgency. That way I throw everything.
Those are different things. I don't have a sense of urgency is different than I don't have a sense of taste.
It's both. It goes towards the costume portion, okay?
But no, like Alex said, it's part of the hosting experience, right? Like, imagine you got like a gala or some shit, and you saw the host, and he's just in like slacks, like, you know, he's in like shorts and shit. He got like a dirty ass tee. You need him. It's part of the presentation.
Okay, but I have done that where I'm like, I forgot about the costume part, and I threw on a Bill Miller's my work outfit for when I was before college, and I'm like, this is the best I got. I am so sorry. I am a underpaid employee. Ooh.
God, ain't that scary?
But how did you create your character? Because I know that, Oathbreaker Carrie also has a character. Did you all create it at the same time, or was this just first one and then the other, and then just kind of all fell together?
Oh yeah, it was a series of coincidences. Let me tell you, because speaking of Halloween, the whole wizard outfit was originally like a Halloween like prank, right? Because one of my bosses from my old company I used to work at, every year he go as a wizard, right? Every year the same exact wizard outfit every single year. And as a team, we were like, yo, what if we all went as wizards and just like showed up as that, right? We're all a coven. So we pull up to Spirit Halloween. We're looking for wizard outfits. I find this one final hat. This is only one of this is left in the store, and I look at my team. I'm like, yo, can I buy this hat? This is so sick. Can I have this hat? And they were like, yeah, knock yourself out, Azeem. So I get the hat. I get the robe. I put it on. I'm like, this shit's cool. And afterward, I get home and I make a TikTok. It's like I didn't have the the cloak yet, right? But I just made a little TikTok video like, man, all y'all fake wizards and witches out here, y'all ain't really casting spells like me. Y'all ain't really casting shit like that. And people fucked with it. People like, I was like one of like my biggest views at the time. Like people were fucking with it. I was in like hella comments and shit. And I was like, wait, let's just rock with this. Let's see what happens, you know? So yeah, this is
Dude, the
not,
fucking hat
not
shows
planned out
you.
at all.
That's awesome. I it's kind of one of those things where like when it catches on, you're like, all right, let's roll with it, kind of thing. Especially since you were already like into it already. You're like, I like this, and then you're like, affirmations is like, let's do it.
No, for real, I was like, guess I'm a wizard now. Shit. And then like from there, I was just like, and then like I like Carrie and Rhonda's, I didn't like, you know, the other two members of Rundocs, I didn't really know them at the time yet. I was just posting videos, and then they started responding, and we started having like back and forth, and then eventually we're like, what if we just did shit together? Like let's just cut the middleman out. Fuck a TikTok. Let's just do shit like on our own, you know?
So they kind of responded in character as well, and kind of it just kind of grew into its own thing.
Yeah.
So what did become of Rundocs? What I haven't had the opportunity to listen in, but what is Rundocs about?
All right. Okay, Rhonda's, if you're watching, I'm so sorry if I messed up this pitch. But the Rundocs is essentially just a collective of creators, myself, Rhonda's Green Mage, and Oathbreaker Carrie. And what we do is essentially we have a whole bunch like things in the TTRPG space. So we do like Dungeons and Dragons, Baldur's Gate. We make fantasy skits and all that. And our whole thing is kind of do our own little thing. While like doing our own thing on little style, right? Because we kind of pride ourselves on being as well, you know, black creators as well in like the TTRPG fantasy space. So we try to like add our own flavor, our own flair to it, while also not making a commodity out of it. Also just be like, this is just us. This is just black people existing in that space. And also we are nefarious. We are ne'er-do-wells. We're coming for your gold. We're coming for your king, and we're coming for his crown today. Be careful. We're out there. We're thieves. We're villainous.
Hell yeah. What is your title as Azeem? Is it because like you're a wizard, right? And then Rhonda's is a mage. What's the major difference between those two?
Okay. The difference is I actually study for my powers. I actually no, but kind of like, yeah, I'm the Archmagus, you know, like I've my character's self-proclaimed title. I don't think anyone really acknowledges that, but he just it's kind of like, you know, are you gonna argue with the guy who can immolate you with a thought?
Yeah, I would. Stop.
Okay, see, there's a reason, and it's not a good one. Okay.
Why? Why should I be scared of you? Absolutely not.
That's real as hell. Honestly, that's so real. And I think that would scare the Archmagus. I think that would. If he's like, I'm the Archmagus, you're like, no, you're not.
Okay.
What do you mean? Okay.
And
I have the cloak and the hat. It's
give it to me.
Hey yo.
So sorry.
But yeah, it's like kind of I already forgot what I was saying.
We were just talking about the difference between mage and wizard, archmagus, and then we talked about your title, and then Alex was like not afraid of death because of reasons.
Every day.
Every day.
What is the difference? Wait, what is the difference between a mage and a wizard?
All right.
Do we have one?
I don't.
I figured mages were the like book people, right?
I think it's like
I don't know, man.
but I'm probably gonna be real mad at him. I think it's like mage is like the general any like spellcaster kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think like depending if you want to go like with like D&D specifically, I think like a wizard would be then someone who was like learned and studied, whereas like a sorcerer just gets that power from within. But I think the mage is the general the catch-all.
Yeah, the
Okay.
cash. Yeah, that looks right.
Yeah.
If someone says otherwise, fuck them. I don't care.
Yeah, the
just
fuck?
get in the comments.
Every wizard's a mage, but not every mage is a rectangle. Say something like that.
Yeah. Some of them are squares. I get it. Yeah.
Hey, you gotta dig at me, cause I know where you. I will send a fireball your way. Don't think I will.
Oh my gosh. Whoa. Hey,
Whoa,
whoa.
this escalated so quickly.
I did not come out here to be insulted. Okay, I did not go 10 years at wizard school to be called a square.
To get bullied here.
They already bullied me over there. That's why I dropped out.
All right, so with creating Rune Docs, you said it was like a bunch of creators. Do you have people on to kind of discuss things, or just or is it just mainly y'all three?
Yeah, I'd say it's mainly us three as like the core Rune Docs, I'd say, because we were the ones doing like the most like back and forth each other, and we kind of like we already kind of had our streams and stuff. We originally were called the Collective, but then we later were like, yo, the Rune Doc sounds fire. That's a dope ass name. So we stashed that up. We got a couple people we collaborate too, like our artist Black Orc. I love him. He does like all of our graphics and like all of our like. Anytime you see like an art, it's probably from him. He's super dope. We kind of think it's like our little Forge Master,
Is that the one that just came out? The like the shield sigil.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I saw that.
God, he's
Because I follow you and Carrie, so I saw it twice. And I'm like, all right, this is cool as hell, man.
so dope. And every time we commission now, I'm just like, because I sent in those stupidest like drawings. Like I'll send him like a stick figure drawing of us three, and I'm like, make this cool. And he's like, I got you. And he does.
Hell yeah. Do you work in with any other APs currently, or anything you have coming up, things like that?
Current IPs, not really. We kind of just are just doing our own thing independently. Right? Actually, that's not necessarily true. We did do this thing with these people at Dreamhaven Thunderfolk. That was a pretty fun game. We got to work with them. They're super nice. They like gave us all copies. They let us have like full creative freedom with like making ads and stuff. So that's pretty fun. But in terms of like other stuff, we're just kind of working right now. Just kind of trying to do live plays, trying to do more gameplays, but nothing planned in the immediate sense.
Gotcha. What is something that you look for within a kind of game? Like what says like gets you attracted towards it? Like I definitely want to be part of this project, kind of thing.
I think definitely passion. Like I think number one, if you are passionate about what you're working on, I will hop on that shit free of like I'll do it. Like I probably should say that I will do it for a very reasonable price.
Yeah, give yourself paid. Give yourself paid.
Yeah.
I will do it for. But I just love being a part of stuff. I love being a part of cool stuff. Like gosh, I can't remember the name on top of my head, but somebody emailed me. He's like, "Yo, is it cool if I sample you for like a track I'm making like a song. I want to use like your wizard video of like his clothes, his robes, whack, his enchantments, whack." And I was like, dude, yes, what? Put me in that song, though. Yes, put me in that song, bro, please.
Sounds fucking amazing.
And it's like I just love seeing people do cool stuff. It's like, yeah, so you're doing cool stuff and you want me to be part of the cool stuff. I will join you in the cool stuff 100%.
Hell yeah. I mean,
Azeem's a hoe.
Oh, for sure. Damn, you gonna clock me like that? That's crazy.
what the fuck? Listen, I don't know how much Azeem's content you've seen. No, I'm just kidding.
Azeem has come up on my For You page, but I said we would put it out for free. So all you gotta do, ladies and gentlemen, just slide in those DMs. I'm so sorry.
No,
I'm gonna go back.
I'm easy. I can't even lie. I'm sorry. Like you clocked the fuck out of me.
You can't be mad at me. He just said
I
it.
can't be mad.
Adrian, he just said it.
I was okay. Fine. Listen, just trying to build up Azeem's confidence. It's just a smidgen of respect for yourself. Come on.
I did not say being a hoe was disrespectful. I did not say disrespect.
I'm saying that Azeem should get compensation that is equal to everyone else's. Is all I'm saying.
Okay, but I'm also acknowledging the hoe behavior.
I mean, I could do both. I could be a hoe and get paid properly, you know? Like,
we know what it's like. I kind of connected here. I'm going to switch it real quick because I also want to bully Alex real quick.
No. You take your time there.
No. So I think, yeah. Well, because you were getting angry at me, of course.
No.
Me and Azeem, there was two things. One, we both played Dota, that horrible, wonderful game. Okay, many a thousands of hours. Two, One Piece, and Alex, you need to fucking get on it. You are making woobles. You can watch One Piece and make your woobles.
First of all, this is your goddamn fault. This wooble shit, your goddamn fault. And Gabby, and I will put it on this podcast. It is both you and Gabby's fault that I even said, maybe I crochet. That's Gabby.
Little frog. I'm making a little frog
Adrian.
pouch. And it was just for a gift, okay? I didn't put you on anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
I said, Gabby sent me a little wooble that she made, that they made, and I said, that is so cute. It's on my shelf. That's why I'm pointing that way. Let me also make one. And then I went to Joanne's R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
And cinnamon roll was just sitting behind the counter, 30% off. What was I to do? I was gonna let cinnamon roll sit there.
No, that'd be cruel. That'd be cruel.
Unkind, some might say.
I couldn't do that.
I mean, you could, but you didn't, and that's what makes you a better person than I.
No, you already had the crocheting addiction.
It's not an addiction. It's just a little hobby on the side, man. I love counting to 150 for my rings, my runs.
Am I missing out on the crochet hype? Do I need to start crocheting?
You need to crochet.
So here's the
Girl,
thing.
you need to crochet.
It's kind of cool. You make little string into something. That's wild. What sewing?
Look at this.
Not me.
This. Look at cinnamon roll. I made an ear. I'm just gonna put that on and look at look at that. It goes from okay, it's kind of cute to like that's fucking cinnamon roll.
That's adorable. I might need to start. Crocheting. Like, what's the?
I've only spent like maybe 3-4 hours doing this. Maybe.
Dude, my friend is crocheting Corazon's cowl and a law hat, and next she wants to do the devil fruit and everything. Like she's got both those bugs at the same time, so it's all working towards it.
And you know the best
One Piece and crocheting, crazy.
You know the best part about that? You could crochet while you're watching One Piece.
That's what I'm saying. And what are you doing, Alex? What are you doing?
You know what? You're right. I'm so sorry. I was binging Love on the Spectrum instead, so I could find an ounce of happiness in this time.
Okay. See, I want to say you can find happiness in One Piece. You just got to be okay with the other stuff too.
The other stuff, see, but Love on the Spectrum doesn't break my heart like that. Like it's love, okay? They're and this season fucking popped off with everybody finding boyfriends and girlfriends, and it was so sweet, and girlfriends, and it was so it was so cute. It was so cute. I cannot, as the autistic representative, I love seeing my people succeed. That's it.
Damn.
And that's valid.
Okay. Right? I'm doing my best on One Piece, okay? But you made it too fucking cool. Now it's too cool. I don't want to do it because everyone else thinks it's fucking cool, and I just want to get on like under your skin. So here I am, 6 episodes in. I also forget it exists because it's not on my like rotation of things I watch.
Like,
You're killing me, Hope.
You're
You're killing me, Smalls.
I had a good ass cold. So like, you know, Love on the Spectrum, it's happiness. That's good all the time, right? It's like I would compare that to like a afternoon day, right? You know, very beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
One Piece, I would consider it like a oh, I guess it's us now. Hello.
It's just hey.
I don't know. Should we keep going or?
Have fun with that editing, Adrian.
Yeah, no, it really stalls me up every time I have to come back in. Like when I have to piece things together, my mind just like it stops, and I'm like, okay, now I have to do a new function instead of just skimming and finding the low spots and high spots. And yes, okay, I might need to take a test or something. I don't know, but like right now, I'm good as is.
Actually, don't take a test right now. You don't need to be on that database. You're good. You're good. You're solid.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
No, we're good.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, we don't need paperwork right now.
But they don't do taxes. No, just kidding.
You're right. Somehow they're still making me pay taxes this year, though. So.
Oh, that's crazy.
I can't believe that.
Oh my gosh, the world. Anyways,
So yeah, One Piece is about friendship and then about heartbreak every once in a while. Because I'm around enough of these conversations with other people if they're like, so-and-so was at this episode. Oh no, they're about to hit this arc and they're going to be heartbroken. And you know who's going to be the biggest of the heartbreaks? It's me. I'm going to cry. And I don't want to. I don't want to.
Right. But like, would a sunset be as beautiful if it lasted forever?
Ooh.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes, it would. I would still stare at it the same. No, it's not the fleeting.
Well, you shouldn't stare. Well, first of all, that's bad for your eyes.
A sunset is not staring into the sun. It is.
It's still not good.
Yeah, but think about it.
I mean, you can. Yes, it's. Yeah.
sorry. No.
You can, but it's just like it's not like just prolonged. Like even like staring at a light bulb, it still burns your retinas. Okay, that's why you have that little dots every now and then.
Why are you staring directly into light bulbs?
I'm on my back looking at the ceiling fan because it's spinning.
No, it's real. Like, looking at the light is not good for you. I have a ring light right now, and I use it when I stream, but I'm pretty sure I have permanently damaged my eyes with how bright this thing is. Like,
I didn't think about that. Do you think in the future that's how we're going to be able to tell, like, influencers from, like, regular people? Just, like, people who were chronically online because they have, like, rings in their eyes?
The dark spots where the eyes should be just vacant.
You'll know them by their marks. Their eyes are rings of fire.
That could be a horror flick. Just like everyone's just worried. The influencers, they're coming, and then just people running at you savagely trying to take pictures of you for content. Yeah.
You just hear
the influence
the corner of your eyes, the knock on the door. Would you date me? Someone with a fucking phone in their camera, like. I'd watch an influencer horror movie.
Yeah. We didn't know until it was too late. All the metropolitan areas have been flooded. Not even the country core is safe.
Yeah.
You just have those people just doing those like by hand kneading stuff, just consistently roaming out there. I'm already thinking way too deep into this.
No, can we make this like
LA for sure, right? Hotspot LA.
Oh, for sure.
New York.
Dead zones. Definitely.
Maybe it could be like instead of like one long thing, it could be like a series of different locations, right? So LA, New York, like where is it be? Like Houston? Is that where influencers live?
Oh, Houston is
Do you think Houston is that bad? I would say that Dallas is probably not that bad. I don't feel like I've seen as many like Dallas influencers as much as I've seen like
it's mostly concrete in Dallas.
Well, it's like food bloggers for sure.
See that there we could go. We just have like different genres, like different hotspots have different like influencers that you have to be aware of.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And just my relationship with Houston and people from Houston has been like a mixed bag, but mostly they're very like they're the top person, top dog or whatever. When they talk to me, it's like, yeah, I'm from Houston. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. You never been to the here or there? I'm like, no, listen, I've been here in Lubbock, Texas. Like, I don't know what you want. It's middle of nowhere. dude. Oh,
That's
I'm trying to think. Anyways, I should stop thinking.
stop thinking and start writing.
Azeem.
Let's get this written down. Let's make this movie.
Azeem, how did you get into the TTRPG space?
Oh my gosh. Again, just another series of coincidences, I'd say. Like, I was already like playing like D&D back in college and stuff, and I was already doing the most. I was reading books that no one else wanted to read. I'm like, guys, check out this TTRPG book from 1973. Do you want to play it, guys? Where'd you go? Like, I was already doing all that nerdy stuff, and then it started blowing up. I got with like Critical Role and stuff, Dimension 20. And it started blowing up, and I'm like, okay, I could just. And then around the same time where my Wizard stuff popped up, I'm like, okay, let's just put it all in a pot and stir it together. Like, let's just rock this.
Yeah, no, it's definitely gotten big. It's much more understandable, and people are being it's approachable game versus what it felt like before. Well, at least when I was in college, I was able to get them after like weeks of exposure of me just like, hey, so this thing in D&D, or like I play D&D this weekend, blah 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 blah. Like I was just very nerdy about it, and then eventually like, all right, let me try it out. And I converted so many people in my workplace to play it, so it just grew on people, especially like with Stranger Things as well. Like people, they had that access to it because it was such a big show, and people were like, oh well, yeah, Will of the Wise, yada yada. But it was a very interesting time, because I know for a fact that if it wasn't for that, I would have probably been not stuck, but like playing with the same group of people over and over in the dormitories at like 2 a.m. till 10 a.m. just rolling dice and making stories. But like with the new crowd and bringing people in, it just shows a diversity of thought and an interest in gameplay, and I just absolutely loved by getting a bigger and diverse group.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I feel that. Like I could play with the boys back in college all day. Like yeah, I'm doing the same thing. Like we get off at like 6 p.m. from our classes and work and stuff, and we play till like 2-3 a.m. and that was great. Love that. But like I said, with more people coming in, I'm seeing stuff that like I would have never thought. Like I'm seeing people look at these classes and like imagine them in an entirely new way. Like look at these like different combinations. Like whoa, hold, like that's so sick. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember this one player. She was super new. Like she was a friend of my girlfriend at the time. Oh my gosh, she had like. She like styled her whole things to be like around different insects and like moths and like butterflies and stuff, and it was so like I really wish I remembered like how she did it, because it was very like, and she was so nervous too the whole time. It's like, is it cool if I like if my fireball is like this? I'm like, is it cool? That's sick as fuck. Yes, that shit fire. What the hell?
Yeah, and I just to make it available and bring it out there is so cool. Like the importance of having representation out there is just, without being like, I guess, tokenized, is super important. Because like I want to be on every stream, but I don't want to be picked because like, oh, I have to fill a quota kind of thing. I want to be picked because I'm fucking cool as fuck. And I think that kind of brought me, towards it even further, towards TTRPG, by seeing Lou Wilson, by seeing Carlos Luna, by seeing these people of color that just like are just this, Alex's color. I'm just kidding. It's okay.
It wasn't my choice, okay? I didn't say let me be white, okay? I didn't say let my people never see the sun, okay?
No, I know. But I don't know. Those were very influential figures. Do you feel like you've seen those individuals in the space that has kind of brought you, I guess, towards this nerdy side? Like, I feel like you were already there, but like, what figure is inspirational for you?
Yeah, no, definitely like all the people you mentioned are like, definitely added to that and kind of like brought me closer to that. But I'd say that's kind of That's tough because there's a couple people that I look at them and I'm like, whoa, okay, that person is just being unapologetically themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But one that springs to mind is Tony Weaver Jr. I don't know if you've seen him on like TikTok and stuff a lot. He has the Mount Lady hat that he wears, and he'll kind of just talk about different.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah. No, they're super cool. Like again, because he's just like so unapologetically himself. He's like, I enjoy all this dirty stuff. Like he's kind of more on like the anime side of things, right? But he's like, yeah, I like this anime. I think it's cool. I'm a black person in this space, but like I'm allowed to exist and be myself in the same way I want other people to exist and be themselves, right? I feel like that's kind of like the philosophy I have, and the person's coming up to bind at the top right now, because I love that. I love just getting people to be themselves, right? And like low key, that's really kind of what like pushes me to make my stuff when I feel like, dang, I'm not funny, I'm washed, it's over. And I'll see like one comment being like, bro, this is so cool. Do you think I should like start making like fantasy content? And I'll be like, fucking yes, the hell, bro. Yeah, yes. Oh my god, never mind. I'm goated. This is awesome. I'm inspiring people to do stuff again. I'm
back on top.
We're so back. We're so back.
Hell yeah. I think like we've had a couple of those. Did you not know that? People have come up to us like, oh yeah, I saw this, that, or I saw you at the last panel. Oh, you were late. That's why you don't remember.
What do you mean?
This was at PAX U. I went to a TTRPG meetup, and somebody came up to me, and at first I didn't recognize them because they talked to you after our Gen Con panel. But she's like, oh yeah, I really loved your all's panel at Gen Con, which is crazy because that was only 6 months ago. And she was just like, it was really cool, and you and Alex have this great like chemistry and just a bunch of stuff. Like I can't properly say it because I probably was too busy just feeling like flustered and red cheeked.
Like this moment right here for me. Thank you.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So and that kind of keeps the momentum of this going, especially every time we talk to creators and other people who have and share that same intensity for the work that they're doing. I mean, we're not making buku bucks. We're doing this for the love of the game.
Right. But I think that's hard to see, because when I think about the media that I consume, like, it doesn't feel like it's authentically bringing people joy. I think the difference in being able to be yourself is that joy naturally comes about. If I see somebody and they're like not a foodie, they're just like, here's this new restaurant on the TikTok. You're like, okay, cool. But then you see somebody who's like, okay, come with me. It's the Guy Fieri effect, right? Guy Fieri fucking loves the shit that he does. He loves going to diners, drive-ins, and dives. He's got a whole show about it. I will watch the shit out of that every fucking day. But if I have to watch, what's his name? Literally I was standard white guy. Bobby Flay. I don't give a shit about Bobby Flay. He doesn't care what he's fucking doing. He's busy being an asshole. He wants to be an asshole. I'm not watching him because of food. I'm watching the other guys beat him. Right? The other people need to kick his ass. Mm-hmm. But I will watch Guy Fieri every single time because I'm like, you fucking love what you're doing, dude. Like, hell yeah. Right?
No, that's so real. That's 100, because you can really tell when someone's doing it for the fashion or doing it for the passion, you know? It's like, yeah, if you watch someone and it's just like, they're just going through the motions. They're like, oh, I'm doing this because this is what's hot right now. Or I'm doing this because this is making me money. It's like, sure, that you know, like, no hate to you. If you just see it as just like a job, whatever, like a 9 to 5, that's fine, you know? Capitalism sucks. We need to get paid. I get it. I don't want to starve too, you know? But like, as a person who consumes stuff, like, I will be much more inclined to consume what you're doing if it feels like you're liking it. If you actually do want to be there, it sounds like you're just, you know, it's less of this is a job I'm doing, but more of like, hey, this is an insight to what I like and what I'm rocking with. I will be much more inclined. I will go out of my way. Like like
Yeah.
and that's just I don't know. That's what I want to like embody too. Like I'll talk to my mom sometimes. She'll be like, "Yo, you should just do these like lifestyle content and like you'll make so much more money and you'll be so much more famous." And then all my friends will watch it. I'm like, "Mom, I love you, Mom. I love that you trying to make you like I love my mom, love her to death." I could never. I would bash my head into a wall if I had to
show you
I
off.
had to
She's
not
trying
do
to
what
show
I'm
her
doing.
baby off to her friends, and this wizard content is not doing it for them.
I don't know. I've been in the lab researching. I'm like, how can I get the cross section between wizards and 55-year-old women? Okay, 55-year-old mom. I don't get it.
If you could figure it out, like, please let us all know, because I would love to see what you came up with. Truly.
I think that's an
all about...
untapped market right there. Honestly, like.
Yeah, it's untapped because no one's gotten into it. no one has the key yet.
Just it takes
Azeem,
one person.
You are the chosen one.
If I could just break into those mommy blogs and just give them some D20s, okay? I promise you, we have a gold mine. It'd be crazy.
This is the chore D20. Instead of a chore wheel, it's just a chore D20.
I mean, we might be onto something. Hold on.
Hold up.
You got a crit failure. You got to clean the entire house.
Which would it'd be super good, but I would hate it every moment of it. Do you feel like you have like tapped into, I guess, growth within social media, or is it as like give and take and frivolous as I've experienced it?
No, I definitely feel like everything is on a razor edge, on a whim, and it's like I'm not too mad about that, honestly, because it's like, again, I'm primarily doing it for like just to show people passion that I like and let them be like, hey, just be involved with cool stuff, you know. So as long as I have that, I'm cool. Which I feel like at that point I'm pretty stable. What I think has helped me in turn like keep the momentum where I'm at, because I'm not worried about, oh my god, that video that only 2 people liked it. I'm cooked, you know. But I'm definitely not tapped in. I feel what you're saying, because I'll have moments where I'll make like a video and I'll be like, this is a banger. This shit go pop. Like, what the hell? No one watched it, you know. And then you'll make a video where like you a throwaway video you had in your camera roll for like 6 years.
Oh my gosh!
You post it and suddenly it's on CNN. And you're like, what the fuck happened? Why? Why is fucking what's that guy name? Chris Cuomo? That's Weezer. Wait, shit.
No, Rivers Cuomo is Weezer. Chris Cuomo was the guy who got fired from his job.
Oh shit!
And then the other Cuomo brother is running for New York mayor, I think.
Okay. Well,
too many Cuomos out there.
One of the Cuomos. One of the Cuomos is seeing my TikTok, and I'm like, what happened?
Yeah, okay, cool. It's not just us. It's not just us. No. We're not alone.
It's real. I feel like I get to the point where I get like superstitions about my posts. If I post this while I'm in the bathroom, okay, it always does at least this many views if I post in the bathroom. I can't post it on Wednesdays though. Wednesdays are unlucky, and you'll never have a post for a year. Like,
No. That's so fucking real, because I think about like, oh, I posted this at whatever time and it got nobody to look at it, and then no, I can't do the analytics like that. I really need to just shut them up, and then sorry, I'm excited there. I need to shut them up and then like go on with my life. Like we can't min max.
No, you can't.
No, not people, for sure.
Gosh. What do you have coming up, I guess, in the future for yourself, for content or for just games, things like that?
Oh, man. Oh, ooh. There's one thing I got so far, and I don't know if I should say it quite yet because it's still like top secret project. Actually, I will say as much as I can without giving away any specific details. I have a game show planned.
Oh.
Yes. It is a game show that I think that I may not be uniquely president hosted, but I thought of it first, so fuck y'all, it's fine. But yeah, no, it's gonna be just a place where I'll be able to get some people together and let the nerd energy flow, I think.
Hell yeah.
And I'm trying to encompass all like nerd aspects, so not just like, you know, traditional nerd stuff or like TTRPG video games, but like, yo, if you know, if you're like super into classical music or you're super into like Victorian dresses, this is your time to show your thing, you know. That's got that planned up. I'm bumping up the YouTubes a little bit. Like I'm working on a bunch of little video essays. Like I got I don't know if y'all can see, I got a little Wii Fit board at the bottom there.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I got an idea of like, oh yo, let me see if Wii Fit can make you fit, right? Let's see if that shit actually works.
Yeah, I caught your stream the other day.
That shit is hard. Have y'all done
Dude,
Wii Fit?
yeah. I had the ring. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Some of those workouts for the ring. Ugh, crazy. It was like, work out your core. And I'm like, I'm just a fucking potato. Leave me alone. But the bad guys are weak against this workout. I'm like, okay.
I don't know how many more squats I have left in me.
No, for real. Oh, I just remember, I think the most I felt like a game worked me out was when I got, back in the day, Xbox original, just had the DDR pads. I used to play that, just mountains of sweat, just cups of water at the ready, just, it was so fun. And I think there just like came a time where just like my parents were just like, hey man, can you keep it down? You're just stomping all over the place. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to play.
I love watching people who are stupid good at DDR. I love it. Because there's something like you had to have trained to not look down, to be able to use two pads, and all they are is like holding onto the bars behind them at the arcade.
Yeah.
And like, I love watching DDR players. I don't know what it is. It's the fact that maybe there's no movement from the top half. That it's Riverdance. I don't know. But there's something about it that it's so good.
It's like watching a master at work. It's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I remember I was at an arcade once, and yeah, I just saw a whole I don't know what you call them, a gaggle, an escapade,
A jazz square.
Maybe
A jazz square.
I saw a cacophony of DDR players, and it was just like, and they were all taking turns, and they were all beating the high scores, getting like these crazy things, and yeah, like I say, using like both step pads, and like, I'm just like, wow, y'all are so good. Like, I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to. I should pay to watch this. I shouldn't be allowed to witness this.
No, they do it
Oh,
for
yeah.
free. And in fact, they pay to do it.
Right.
Yeah. And they got that new one where it's just like a flat mat and they just have to put their foot in the right spot and they just do these slide moves. Have you seen that?
I like the hand ones. I don't know if you've read into the card.
Oh, you're
game,
talking about...
but
yeah,
there's
those-
like,
Mhm, mhm, mhm. I know what you're talking about.
I love it so much too.
No, those
All the rhythm games.
those hand ones are so
So
fun.
They're so fun.
I actually had an idea for one, actually, a DDR type machine.
Oh,
Yeah.
And it would be kind of like DDR mixed with Beat Saber, right? So you'd have a shield in one hand, a sword in the other, and the floor mat, and also mixed with if y'all played Crypt of the Necrodancer, right?
Okay.
oh, yes, I've played that.
Right.
Yes.
So you would advance the dungeon by like stepping in like to the beat, and then you'd find these different monsters, and then they would attack you with different like rhythms and stuff. So you'd like have to block with your shield, slash, and like the right beat hit. I think that'd sell gangbusters at the local arcade.
Yeah, you put that in what is the B&J. The dang it, what's that game place with the 2 letters?
Dave and Buster's.
There we go. Damn it, in my fucking head. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Let me tell you, I love Buster that day. It's nothing gets my day better.
Can we talk about that for a second? Can we talk about that?
That was by design. That was just by design.
I'm gonna tell you what type of school I work at. Because
Okay.
because that's where we go. That's the place we go to like hang. They don't look like me. They don't. Why are we obsessed with Dave and Buster's?
What do you mean? It's a great place. It's better than Mr. Gaddy's.
Mr. Gaddy. I'm sorry. What?
Mr. Gad. Wait. Mr. Gaddy's is a West Texas chain.
Oh, my bad.
Very similar. Main Event would be the other option that isn't localized to middle of nowhere, Texas. Mr.
I don't think I'd go to a Mr. Gaddy's. I don't know.
You might.
Mr. Gaddy?
You might, because it's all you can eat pizza.
Ooh.
And then there's the games.
And then the arcade.
Yeah, and then some of the arcades actually have like little rides and stuff in them, like a little bumper car.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I might have to. Okay, man, I might have to. Oh, Mr. Because that reminds me of the local like arcade back in Seattle. It's called like Alfie's Pizza, and that place was so sick. It had like not all you can eat pizza, but it was like 25 cents a slice.
Oh hell yeah!
Had all these like it was crazy, and then they all just shut down like simultaneously. It was like a Thanos snap. I don't know what happened. There was no going out of business. They were just gone.
Somebody's embezzling. Somebody fucked around.
Alfie fuck with Mr. Gaddy.
You know what?
Gaddy
No. He pulled out that Charles Entertainment cheese.
Ooh. You do not mess with Mr. Cheese, okay? He will.
None of the mouses. Not the Mickey, not the Charles, nothing.
Don't.
There's like a mouse mafia out there.
Do you think
The Rizzo? Is that the
Rizzo's
other
a
mouse?
rat? And it's
Fuck.
Muppets.
My bad.
How dare you?
You be careful. Hey, Mouse Mafia, he does not speak for me. Adrian did not speak for me at all. I love Mickey Mouse.
I'll get you cheese from Wisconsin. Anything you want, man. Just let me live.
Charles Entertainment cheese, just for the record, is also a rat.
Is he? I thought he was a mouse. No, he's not a rat.
What? Wait.
No, he's not. You're lying to me. He's a.
Not lying.
Isn't he inside the house, though? No, just kidding.
Chucky, I have to Google this now. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. It's actually very painful to find this out, okay?
Chuck E. Cheese. Hold on. Okay, no, I'm not just in the Google AI because that.
Yeah. No. I had to tell my niece and nephew, like, hey man, should they like Google something? I'm like, no. Pass the AI overview because it just smashes everything together and it's not even right half the time.
It really isn't. Like it will just blatantly lie to you. Like,
It will. Gosh, I know there's like a browser interface thing that you can just put on so it just removes it or hides it or something, but I don't mess with that stuff. It's just poor. Go ahead.
I pulled it up. So Charles Entertainment, Chuck E. Cheese, the mascot for CC Entertainment, yada yada, and then from 1977 to 1992, he was an anthropomorphic rat. However, he changed to a mouse in 1993, and he has been mouse ever since.
As somebody who was born in 1989, he's a fucking rat.
I don't think that's okay. Listen, I'm just gonna say this. That seems very phobic of you. Can he just? He's a mouse now. Okay, let him be a mouse.
I've known him as a mouse. I grew up with him as a mouse. He will forever be mouse to me.
Terrible.
I do not acknowledge his rat past. Okay,
He's always been a mouse. Oh my gosh. Stop.
I'm not gonna dead species him. It's just he's a mouse. He's a mouse. All right, so past the mafia. As long as I'm good, I'm good.
Do you think that's when the two species like got together? Like they got together and they were like, we are not separate anymore. We are equal. So it's rat and mice together. And then maybe that's when they were like, the lead man, Charles, can change from a rat to a mouse, representing both of our houses together joined.
Yes, as a show of good faith,
Yeah.
a political maneuver.
Yeah, we get the kids with the mice.
Right.
Okay. I was like, is this a divorce hearing? What's going on?
No longer house mouse or house rat. It is house rodentia. We are together.
Yeah.
So good. Damn it! Oh fuck! There was something. There was a question, and Alex said that thing.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, there was no question. It wasn't a question. It was stupid. It was like there's the rat and mouse argument from Scary Movie with what's his name? It's Kevin Hart and another actor. They're just like, wait, how'd you know what's a mouse and a rat? Well, the mouse is inside the house and the rat leaves when they're outside the house. I'm like, what the hell? Same thing with the you wake up dead conversation through the whole thing.
I'm so sorry, Adrian.
It's not there.
It was below me at that time. I was like, "There's no way I'm watching scary movies." None of them. No.
For me, it was because it was like up there in ratings, and I was like, it was, you're not supposed to see it, so that's why I saw it.
No, I said I don't care. I don't think it's funny. I'm so sorry.
Damn.
I know. The only thing I know about Scary Movie is like Take My Little Hand or Take My Strong Hand, right? That's the only thing, and the only thing that I will reference. So I do seem like I know what I'm talking about, but that's it.
Dang. All right, I'll be out here. I'll just be hanging by myself.
It's okay. I'll be on the opposite. The scary movies have me in a chokehold. Like, I wouldn't say I'm scary movies' biggest warrior, but I'm up there. I'm like a high ranking general, I'd say, in the army of scary movies.
I don't know. Like, that was such a weird time for movies where it was just like all parody of itself, and just it kind of grew out of style. Like when it was overdone by I want to say like YouTubers and stuff, but like because like parody songs and things like that just kind of came and went. Like they're still around, just not as high volume.
Yeah.
But also, at least Weird Al's still around, and I will die listening to Weird Al forever.
Oh, true. Like the Weird Al is one of the good. I'm glad he's a constant in my life.
Yeah.
You know? He was there when I was a baby. He's there when I'm a grown man. He will probably be there long after I'm gone. You know.
That's true. Weird Al is eternal. There's one constant in our life. Through good times and bad times, there is still Weird Al.
Exactly.
Amen.
I hope Weird Al's publicist just does a Google search every once in a while of like ways that Weird Al's name comes up in media, and then listens to this moment that we're all experiencing together.
All right, I have to make it. I don't know how, but the title now.
If Weird Al sees this, I think I could die happy. Honestly, I think.
I don't know what I would
Dang,
do.
man.
I don't know what I don't know.
I don't know. I think I could live happy. Can I do that? Is that an option?
Are you not? Are you saying you're not ready to die for Weird Al?
For Weird
what I'm
Al?
hearing?
Are you saying you're not ready to live for Weird Al? No, just kidding. Yeah, just give him the reverse Uno. Is there an item that you want to get but it's very expensive for your character, your mage character?
Ooh. There are a couple things. I think in ascending order of like price. One, I would like to get a new robe because currently I'm rocking the same. It's not even a wizard, like not the cloak. The cloak is great, that will be there forever. But like the black underrobe, it's not even like a wizard robe. It's like a cult member robe or something. Like, so I'd like to upgrade that to like a proper tunic or something. More dingle danglies for my arms, you know, something gold, something like little clankies. And then a proper orb, like a real nice ornate one.
That was like my number one in my head. I'm like, I don't know if Azeem already has it or not.
Yeah, I ponder it every night.
Oh, what do you? Okay, what color would it be?
Ooh, I think I wanted to have an like an opening or like a slot for like, oh shit, what's that thing called? It's like dry ice or like, you know, like a fog, so that way I can like have it be cloudy and then like, I don't know, maybe some blues and some greens in there, something real arcane like.
Hell yeah. Dang. Yeah, that's a good one.
So something mystical, so that way I can like, if I invite people over to my house, I can just have all the lights off, a circle of candles.
Set the mood. You know? So, we're doing some arcane trickery here. We are some tomfoolery.
Yeah, but then you get to like you learn the crystal juggling and like you can do the crystal magic.
Yeah, the fucking fushigi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
I
don't know what I would do. You know what? I'm gonna back that up. I don't know what I would do. I don't know. I think it would hit a different like part of my brain where I love David Bowie so much that like I think I would just be stuck there forever. I would be trapped. I'm so sorry, Adrian.
Listen, if I find one of those like TikToks or on Instagram, I just like watch every single one of their videos, the fushigi stuff. Just it's, I don't know what it is. It's just kind of soothing a little bit.
I was so sad to find out that like the fushigi was like not real, you know, like it's just a ball. like I don't know, I was a dumbass kid. I really thought this shit was magic. I thought this like, yo, they're selling magic for 4 easy payments of $29.99. I can
Yeah.
This is incredible.
Oh man, that's the dream. Magic crystal balls.
Or like y'all remember the like the Star Wars like Force trainer that you can like
Yes.
I have the Yoda, the one that you could like
Does this I was saying dumbass shit like, does that actually work?
I mean, it does. He does move around, and like you can fight with him. It's cute.
Okay.
But yeah, it's so silly. So silly.
How many times before it lost its luster?
I think I was a grown ass adult, so I think it was like once or twice, and like now it's just a decoration. I'm so sorry.
Gotta love it. No, you're good. Why are you so sorry?
How does that work? Is it like, do you have to like press a button to get the start, or does it just go off of movement? Like, can it just activate on its own?
I think he just. I don't know the technology.
It's actually just the Force. No, just kidding.
I'm actually just a Jedi.
I knew it. You know, I was a little suspicious. I was like, you know. When they started crocheting without even touching the fucking the needle that she was, I'm like, oh, that's a little
Saw
weird.
you miss a loop or two, and the string just kind of flew in there. Crazy stuff. All right, Azeem, where can they find you?
Oh, where can they find me? Oh my gosh. I got my website up now, finally. You can find me at BlackPurist.com. BlackPurist.com. I'm also on TikTok, Bluesky, and Twitch, and YouTube. All the same name, BlackPurist.
All right.
That's it. That's so convenient. You should do it all. That's how it should be. Everyone has one. You were issued one name, and Use your one name.
Let's not talk about the issuing of stuff.
I'm so sorry. Never mind. Thank you, dear listener, for joining us on another episode of Dungeons and Degrees. You can find us wherever pods are cast. You please rate, subscribe, whatever. Click all the buttons. Y'all, at this point, you know what to do. Share us also with your friends, neighbors, enemies to lovers, your Jedi master, your arch nemesis mage. I don't care. Just share it. It does really help. You can also help support us on Patreon. You can find us on all the social medias except for Twitter because fuck Elon Musk. And yeah, I hope you have a really good day. I hope you this is a little added tidbit. Like, I hope your day is fine. Just adequate. Just
have a midday.
I hope your day's C+ at best.
Just nothing really happened, and it really wasn't anything to write home about. But
which could be good depending where you're at in life.
Just more middays.
All right, I can mess with that. All right. Well, thank you so much for listening. My name's Adrian.
And I'm Alex.
I'm Azeem.
Go have some fun.
I like that we didn't even acknowledge